To comply with Spotify's AI enforcement of copyright law, parts of this podcast have been modified or removed. For the full experience, please listen live on Nova 100 or live stream at novafm.com.au.
Jase and Lauren on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday.
Good morning.
Guess who's back? I would have organised M&M if I had time. Morning.
Good morning.
He's alive.
Back. We
Just
missed
alive,
you.
but yeah, I'm feeling a bit better.
We were doing Stanaway sightings yesterday.
Oh, yes. You wouldn't have.
So I had you pinged at 1 o'clock in the President's Lunch at the G.
Melbourne,
Yes.
at the MCG.
Then we had a call from someone that said they saw you in the fourth quarter with a blanket over your knees and you were double parked.
Drinking Chardonnay.
We were like, that sounds like him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we thought maybe you'd just taken a day off with a broken heart from that
Said
King's
someone said you're out
birthday
purchasing a
match.
new cat at 2 in the morning
A cat?
at little pet shop in South Melbourne.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
gracious.
you
No
weren't
one
spoiled.
told him.
I can. All I'll say is that I didn't have a blanket over my knees. Everything else might have been true.
Oh, well, it's nice having you back.
Yeah, I'm a bit raspy in the throat today. I don't know why. I'm just
The
a bit,
Varpay?
I'm just a bit crook.
I know why.
I'm just falling
Oh,
a bit.
mate, we
You're
know why.
exhausted,
I am
because you
tired.
have 17 jobs.
Yes.
Something just flew into my eyes.
Are you right?
Oh, don't you go down as well.
I know.
Oh, she's got a bung eye.
How many fingers am I holding up?
How many am I holding up?
You're holding up the bird. You're flipping me the bird.
Good to be back.
Good to have you back. I nearly wasn't here today. I set my alarm. I don't think I have done this since I started. I set my alarm for 4:30 p.m.
Oh,
and
yeah.
thankfully,
Happens.
Paul set his for 5:15 or whatever time it was to go to the gym. And I woke up, I was like, babe, your alarm's going off. It's the middle of the night. He's like, aren't you supposed to be at work in 15 minutes? Anyway, made it. I don't think, have you done that before? Done the PM instead of the AM?
Can you imagine the scene?
chaos.
Oh, my God. Paul would have been, babe, get up, help me.
I honestly thought it was the middle of the night. I was, because
Would've
I'm a
been like
snoozer too.
pit crew,
Yeah.
So
pit crew at the Formula One.
Oh, yeah.
Paul sitting there.
Did you have a Shaz?
No.
No, didn't. Oh.
I had a shower last night, washed my hair, hence it looking like a fluffy dog because I was going to do something with it this morning. And then I was like, to baseball cap morning. I'm going straight to the gym after this. So I figured, well,
No shower. You raw dogging the show.
I raw dogged. I had a shower before I went to bed at 9:30.
Not the same.
Not this morning.
No, you need a shower on the way. Do you want to go use the tinnier shower here at Nova?
There is no tinnier shower here at Nova.
That's a clean one.
It's a
here.
lovely
It's a
shower here
beautiful
at Nova.
shower.
Sorry. It's a
The
beautiful
old
shower.
place had a tinnier shower.
Oh, the old place would take your feet right off. Hey,
In fact, people look at you strange if you showered before you went to work there. I'm like, what are you doing? You got to shower when you leave this joint, not when you arrive. In fact, not even shower. They just hosed us down.
Hey, bit of breaking sport news.
Oh.
I apologise.
Yeah, thank you.
Fat
Because I didn't
fingers.
get, 'cause I didn't get to it in the news.
Yeah, sorry.
But the Socceroos are off to another World Cup.
Hey!
So they've just locked it in, which
Hang on.
means they'll be campaigning for another trip away.
I thought we said last week that the Socceroos were in the World Cup.
We said all but assured of a World Cup spot.
Oh,
so
what
this
did they have
morning,
to do to get it assured?
Well, they didn't. They needed not to lose by more than 4 goals.
Oh,
And they're currently 2-1 up in the 88th minute. So barring
Oh, giddy up.
So
Yeah.
it's, I mean, how many minutes till it's a fish?
about 5.
All
It's
but
all
assured.
over Red Rover.
Well, if we're doing that, my
Yeah.
son's under 14 basketball team.
What happened to them?
If they have a win Thursday night, they make the finals.
Oh, wait, the grand
Oh.
final or the finals?
Well, finals.
The
That's
World
baby
Cup
steps.
of basketball.
Who's Felix?
Baby steps, yeah.
What's his team
No,
called?
Huddy.
Which one?
He's in under 14.
No, it might be
Isn't he
under,
8?
It might be under 9s. I've got a lot of kids.
What
It's
are they?
hard.
What is the team called?
They're the
Seagulls.
Scalpers. They're not the scalpers.
Vipers?
Raptors. They're the Raptors.
Dinosaurs.
they're not the Seagulls.
The Mermaids.
They used to be the Burgers.
The Burgers?
No, they were never. No.
Yeah, they were.
You never told us that.
What? No wonder why.
Why did they call them the Burgers?
I don't know. They used to be the Burgers, and then one of the mums went out to a $2 shop and bought everyone burger hats.
Did you get one
You've
for
been
yourself?
sitting on this little gem for way too long.
All right, let's get. This is Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, good morning, Melbourne. Just gone 6:07. You are on the air with Jase and Lauren. We're doing a thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. Clint's back this morning. I just checked. My kid plays for the Bullets. Used to be the Burgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the mums went out and got merch, burger hats for all the.
Who called the basketball team the Burgers?
We let the kids decide.
That's a good way to do it.
The Burgers.
I would have played more sport if my club was the Burgers.
Well, it used to be the Vipers and the Raptors. Like Burgers, a little bit more friendly.
Burgers.
Yeah.
There you go. I've never heard
They've
of
got a
sports.
hunger for basketball.
Yes.
I got a hunger for burgers.
Mascot, big French fry.
Yes.
Did you have burgers after every game?
No.
Oh.
With pizza.
Jase did, though.
You can't be having burgers eating pizzas. No.
Do you know they charge you to go and watch your own kid play
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, you know how I know that? Because every time you go and watch your kid play basketball, you bring it up.
I'm outraged.
How much?
$2.
See, I'm outraged that parents have to fork out to watch their kids go to swimming lessons.
What? Do you,
What?
Yeah. To pay, at some of the public pools, you got to pay a spectator fee.
But you're paying for the swimming lesson.
Exactly.
And the kid's not allowed to go to swimming without
How
you.
are you going to afford a killer python if you're paying an admin cost as
That's
well?
insane. Because you have to don't you have to get in the pool with them?
Sometimes,
Well,
no.
Or when they're older.
Yeah,
When
older,
they hit
yeah.
that certain age where you don't have to get in the pool with them, it's incredible. It's like when they can put their own seatbelt on.
Yeah.
That's a big day.
When they can put their seatbelt on.
Yeah. You
When
can
they're
just
not
get
in
in
a
the car
car
and worry
seat.
about yourself.
Right.
Even in
How
the car
old are
seat.
they in car seats till?
It's more of a height thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So you could be 8 but still in a car seat because you're short.
Yeah, it's like that
And your
ride at
little
Movie
brother
World.
who's tall isn't on a car seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do they still have
no.
booster seats?
Yeah, they've got a... Remember that the moment you're allowed to sit in the front?
Yes.
Oh, it was the 90s. So we could sit in the front whenever.
You could drive.
Yeah, no one cared. But my brother and I would fight over who was in the front seat.
Oh,
Why was it such a big deal to sit in the front seat? Do your kids fight over the front seat?
yeah, we've got a rule.
What's the rule?
When we're going somewhere, one of them gets it. When we're coming home,
The other one gets it.
and that...
But what's going to happen when the
Doesn't
third one's
change.
old enough to want to be in the front seat?
You need 3 front seats.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to get a bench seat.
Or do you think that Felix will be old enough then to not want to be in the front seat with Dad?
When do I get to just lay in the back and they drive?
I thought you were going to say, when am
When
I going
they're
to get to go in
18.
the front?
How old's Felix?
He's 11.
That'll come around pretty quick. 7 years, he'll be picking you up.
Imagine me teaching my kids to drive.
No. It's an
Yeah, that was a
RACV
really
job.
dark time in my
Oh,
childhood.
that's a dark time in anyone's
you,
childhood.
You guys know my mum. You know Lizzie. Can you imagine the two of us and how heated it got
Yeah.
when I was trying to learn
Plus,
how to drive?
the teacher has to be sober.
Well, I used to get out and walk home many times. I'd just get out, open the door, leave the car in the middle of the road with the door open and storm off.
Well, it's funny you should say that. We learned to drive in manual cars, and there was a.
Have you got a
sort
manual
of-
license?
Yeah, I do have a manual license. Well, I think everyone does once they come off their P's.
Which
Everyone
is ridiculous
can
because
drive
I,
Maybe
manual.
a certain
I
age.
can't drive a manual.
So Dad taught
I'm
us in a
allowed
manual.
to, but I can't drive it.
Dad taught us in a manual, and there's a slight hill on the corner of Warrigal Road and High Street, and it's a right turning lane.
Oh, no.
And I had one go at it.
Oh, no.
I had 2 goes at it. Like, this is 2 cycles of the lights. I had 3 goes off
Oh,
it. And
were you
Dad
getting
said,
beat?
"Get out!"
Yeah, too stressful.
So-
Not near Chatty. That's
We-
busy
very,
intersection.
very busy.
See, I thought John would be quite calm.
No.
I thought your dad would be quite good.
Not when teaching a kid to drive.
Yeah, right.
Well, my dad always had work cars, so we weren't allowed to drive them to learn. So Mum had
What's
to
a
do
work car?
Work car,
Oh,
like a
oh,
company
sorry.
Oh,
car.
because he worked in the car yard.
Yeah. So we weren't allowed to drive those. So it was always Mum's car. And then she outsourced. I was an RACV driver school student with
Oh.
the big lights and the big thing on
Oh,
the
yeah.
top.
Can't fudge the logbook anymore
But
either.
they also had
No.
in the RACV drive school, the driving instructors had pedals and brakes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They could just
Yeah.
they weren't letting you put their lives in your
Oh,
hands.
God, no.
Oh,
That's,
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Mum was like, that's better for you. Which it was, because I was very easily distracted.
Well, we've already had the chat, and Lou, my wife, said, you're teaching them to drive.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a good
so
driver.
you're going to let them drive your car?
God, no, I was going to borrow yours.
Imagine them in the truck. They wouldn't reach the pedals.
The Tesla.
You know how you were talking about wanting a Ford Ranger?
Yeah, Ford Ranger Raptor.
I wonder if this guy's listening right now. I was driving behind someone this morning to work and I was like, that'd be Jase. It was a white Ford Ranger. It had a picture of Russell Coit, a sticker on the back, and the number plate was yeah, nah,
That's me.
or nah, yeah.
Could you imagine me in it?
I was like, what a legend. What a legend. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, oh, no, maybe it was nah, yeah.
Nah, yeah, nah.
13, 24, 10, if that was you, if you're listening.
Yeah.
In your nah, yeah
Nah.
car with
What
your
did,
Russell Coit sticker.
What do you have in the back?
It was no, it was the tray was closed, couldn't see in.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it had an Australian shape of Australia sticker. And I swear it was Russell.
Remember the
Coit on
sticker
it.
my dad used to have on his car? If you don't like it, leave.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
like, Dad, you
Dad.
can't be driving
no.
around Harvey Bay with that on.
Oh.
No, Dad.
Yeah.
What year was that?
Only a few years ago,
Oh
Lauren.
my God, no, rip that off.
Yeah, Dad, yeah. He was liked in the community.
Was he?
Yeah, you'd chat with him and he'd be like, hang on, I can't hear the dog's bloody next door barking, I'll get a brick. And it's like, no, Dad, you can't do that either.
No.
He was old school. God love him. Hey, it's just gone 12 past 6.
That's not okay.
We got a huge morning coming up this morning. Your chance to win cash, $5,000 on the line. Lauren is the latest in Melbourne to get scammed. We're going to get to that very soon. And your chance to see Teddy Swims in Vegas is on the way. Teddy Swims' his album I've Tried Everything But Therapy Part 2 is out now, featuring global smash hits like Bad Dreams, Guilty, and Are You Even Real? We're putting people on the standby list to see him in Vegas here at Nova. It's our latest flyaway, and mate, what a gig to go to.
I know.
Teddy,
Huge.
hey,
I love Teddy Swims.
Teddy would go out afterwards.
Oh,
You
yeah.
reckon?
Teddy would tie one on.
He'd be an all-night kind of guy.
Absolutely. It'd be it'd be an after party at his joint.
Oh, yeah.
Not at his joint. He wouldn't be having
You
anyone
think he's
at his
smarter
joint.
than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not his first rodeo, man.
Manager's joint.
Yeah.
So then he can go home whenever he wants.
Let's take you to Crown Casino.
Oh, World of Entertainment.
The World
Wow.
of Entertainment, where last night it hosted the AFL's Hall of Fame dinner.
In that food court there at the bottom of the escalator?
Yes, they had lemon chicken
Yeah,
for
right.
main.
So what is the Hall of Fame?
The Hall of Fame is the Australian Football League, and it's national, so people can be inducted from various state competitions. Like
But it's not
Sandful.
current players, right?
No,
like
no,
how
no.
do you is there a criteria?
Yeah, there is. You have to be retired for, I believe, 5 years.
Right.
Before you're inducted or
Okay.
can be nominated for induction. Now, if you're an AFLW player, you only have to be retired 1 year. And in the case of Erin Phillips and Daisy Pearce, they became the first AFLW players to be inducted. Now,
Oh, that's cool.
a really special moment involved, well, they both made really touching speeches, but Erin Phillips, who, won premierships for fun in the AFLW.
What do you mean? Like she won that many of them?
Oh, she
She
How many did she win?
dominated.
She went on to do breakfast radio.
Played
actually.
for the Crows and the Power. She had her dad in the audience last night at Crown, who is already a member of the Hall of Fame, and this is what she had to say during an emotional speech.
To Dad, I can't imagine how hard it would have been to tell your 13-year-old daughter that she couldn't play the game that she loves anymore. And 27 years later, she's standing next to you in the Hall of Fame. It's just...
Oh, that's
pretty
so
cool, isn't it?
Cool.
Cool moment.
I saw that on socials. Her dad, a dad crying gets me every time.
he's
But
bawling.
her dad was like,
Oh, he would have been so
oh,
proud.
so
Yeah.
emotional.
So congratulations to Erin Phillips and to Daisy Pearce, a D's great, but also to the fellas as well, of course, Gary Lyon, Luke
Well,
Hodge.
Gary Lyon made the
yeah,
cut.
Gary Lyon. Luke Hodge, who won, speaking
Oh,
of
yeah,
premierships,
Hodgie.
won 4 of
Wow.
them. And Nick Revolt as well.
Now, did Buddy Franklin introduce him into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
or
he
something?
did. He
Is Buddy
introduced
in it?
Hodgie.
Oh, no, it's too soon.
Nah, yeah, he might be too
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah, and he
it's another
retired
year.
like a year ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to be on ice for another year.
Had to do me maths. So
and Nick
it's,
Rewalt.
yeah, it's pretty special, isn't it?
Absolutely.
They have a radio
are they-
Hall of Fame.
I think that when you're brown bread,
Okay. Oh, jeez.
I think like
Is that the only way of getting in?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you get, a plaque?
Probably there'd
Yeah.
be some sort of sash.
It's not really a club you want to
A
be
sash.
in.
Not really. Dig you up, put the sash over you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We love a sash.
I don't. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there is a Hall of
there is a
Fame,
Hall of
actually.
Fame.
We went to those radio awards and they had a Hall
Yes.
of Fame.
Yes. Colin Jack got put into it a couple
Did
of
they?
years ago. Yeah. Means there's hope. Well, look, it's just gone 25
they
plus.
did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that went forever, didn't it? That's been...
Still
Forgot about
going.
That was the first time we went. We were on table 76K in the back corner.
Yeah, remember we were looking through the binoculars going, who's on
We
stage?
couldn't work out why we were shoved. We were basically serving the chicken and the fish.
Well, I would think the awards were happening in Sydney and they got our table in Melbourne.
Basically, yeah. And then we got the ass. And then we were like,
mean,
that's why
that
we're in the
makes
back
All the
corner.
signs were there.
All the signs were there. Can you believe they made us sit through the Hall of Fame speech and then they dropped us for them?
Like
It
2
was
days
just like
later.
rubbing our noses in it like a naughty puppy dog. They should have just uninvited us. Why did they make us go to that for?
I don't know.
That's funny.
Saw Tony Jones on 9 News last night there in the Penguin suit.
Yeah.
Did he tie one on?
I don't know. I have to ask him.
What
Might be still
is
going.
your fascination with Tony Jones?
Because he's me in 10 years.
Why?
Because he's old and grumpy like me. I saw him on the news. I thought he looked like he was
Clint
dressed
about
for...
Tony Jones almost every day.
I've got to go in there today,
It's
so I'll
so
say good day to
funny.
him for you.
Can you FaceTime me
Yeah,
when you're there
I
with him?
will. I
Thank
will,
you.
absolutely.
Thank you. Please don't do that. I won't know what to say. It's just gone 20.
Have you ever met the bloke?
Yeah. Remember he just stormed in one day?
Oh,
well,
gather
we're
round.
just-
Yeah, gather round. Hey, guys, I'm here for my interview. We're like, oh, hey, TJ.
We haven't booked you.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is just gone 25 to 7. Hey,
It's already Wednesday.
coming up, just after 7 o'clock, we are crossing to the mothership. Apple HQ.
Oh.
Techspert Trevor Long.
Where in America?
He's in America.
America.
He is at Apple HQ, hanging
Wow.
with Timmy Cook.
Where is that? Silicon Valley, is it?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. It is.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's
I
incredible.
mean, I've not been.
It looks
but
like
I've
a
seen it.
spaceship.
Wasn't there some conversation about all the Apple manufacturing being moved to America? Otherwise, it's going to get so expensive
Yes.
with the tariffs.
I saw an AI video last night generated of Trumpy saying, "I'm banning all Tesla production
Oh, really?
in America
Oh.
because Elon hurt me." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? This
A Tesla's actually manufactured in America. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know."
The bromance is over, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Well and truly.
But look, Trevor Long's going to be on the air after 7 o'clock. The new iPhone features are pretty cool, and there's
I haven't heard about them yet.
There's something that I think you are going to
Oh,
love.
do we
Yeah,
need
but
to do
do I
another
need a new-
update?
I can handle an update, or do I need to get a new phone?
No, I think it's an update. You're going to want this. No longer do you have to deal with pesky companies ringing you, or when you ring someone, it's like, "Hello, blah blah insurance, please hold."
And you're on hold for 47
No,
minutes.
your phone now detects you're on hold and waits for you.
What, hangs up and calls you back?
I'll let Trevor explain after 7.
Wow.
Wow.
At Channel 9, we've got the iPhone 7. What are we up to now?
What are we up to? 13?
Are they a bit old
They're
school?
like, look, guys, new phones.
13, I think.
They come in colours now. We'll get to that just after 7 o'clock. But next, there's a video. It's gone viral of a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
It had a special guest pop in. Let's just say that.
Oh.
And these sort of people freak me out. I think you're a fan of them, Lauren. We'll go there next on Nova. Turned into a beautiful day yesterday. She was just chilling.
I know, but it was that beautiful winter sun.
Yeah. But
I
we're
did
in
everything
it. We
by
are in
foot
it.
yesterday. I didn't get in my car. I walked
Really?
everywhere I had to go. Yep, had my big puffer jacket up on, got my step
You
count on.
Kathmandu.
Well, hang on. Like where did you go? Like,
Well, like I went
you
to
weren't trekking to Frankston or anything?
no,
or?
but I walked to like the next suburb to mine.
Oh, yeah.
I got something like 15,000 steps in yesterday.
Go you.
Thanks.
I spent my day on the couch. I didn't see a glimmer of sunshine.
Yeah, you needed a day at home. A little sickly.
Not one glimmer.
Did you have chicken soup? Good chicken soup.
Should've got
No, but I had Nando's.
Well, I was going to
Same,
drop you
same.
some chicken soup. Then
Did
I
you get
didn't
the,
hear back, and I was like, "You must be gravely ill."
Did you get the broccoli with the whipped feta?
I didn't this time.
That stuff's bloody...
From Nando's.
Oh, they did.
Did you
a-
see Nando's opened its first drive-through yesterday?
I'm sorry? Was my phone not
I
on?
can't believe they haven't
Nando's.
got a drive-through already.
Where?
I think it was their first one. The Supernovas were there.
We must go.
I know. I went to send it to you last night saying we must go, and I was scared you were going to write back, "Let's actually go." And I was like,
Take our
"Not
vouchers.
tonight. Not tonight. I
Hey,
didn't have
guys.
it in me."
Let's go to Vegas first. There was a wedding that's gone viral. All the classy weddings happen in Las Vegas.
I've thought about it, having a Vegas wedding.
I've been to a little Vegas
Think it would
wedding at
be
the Chapel of
fun.
Love. It's quite tacky. Let me
This
hit
isn't
play.
in the Chapel of Love, though, right?
No. Just listen to how this wedding unfolded.
If anyone here is to object to this wedding, speak now or forever hold your peace.
So the old objection.
Yep.
Speak.
I got something to say.
Oh, dear.
No, because you said it's a free country.
So some musclehead rocks up, starts abusing the bride and groom at the back of the room. He's like, "I've got something to say." All the guests at this point are feeling a little awkward.
Oh my gosh, someone's trying to stop him.
Yep. This guy looks like he's roided up and he's ready to fight. Off comes the tuxedo jacket.
Oh,
He's abusing
This is
other
quite
wedding
chaotic.
guests. And then what it starts to roll into is a fake wrestling match.
no.
We'll flash forward to the bit where
it
the
was
bride
all
and
set-
groom get involved.
Oh my gosh, the bride's got a chair.
The bride picks up a chair, smacks him over the back of the head. He does the fake concussion and stumble, and then the bride and groom pick him up and throw him through a table.
Oh my gosh, and the bridesmaid are cheering.
And they're all wearing beautiful pink.
Oh, that aqua table.
This is shocking.
Oh, they threw him through a table.
Possibly the tackiest thing I've ever seen.
Iconic.
You must
I love
get
WWE, you know that.
married in Vegas and do that.
We shan't be doing that. Paul would look like the wrestler. He could have his zoot suit on underneath.
The wrestling crowd freak me.
Mate,
Why?
I used to, when I worked on Kids WB, I used to go all around the world with WWE people and crowds. And the adults.
Were you the girl with the number?
No, I
ring
was
girl?
just part of the media of each.
Right.
I was in it because I was hosting Kids WB, and I was one of only 2 females on the whole junket, and there were probably like 100 working media, and it was just me and one other girl. And the people that would go, I went to Arizona, we went to Miami, we went to all the big WrestleManias.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a fan day the day before, and these people would go and spend $600 or $700 on those giant wrestling belts. They weren't kids; they were adults, and they'd carry them over their shoulders like they'd won the championship.
I've had a mate of mine take me to one before, and I was just like, I feel like I'm at a pantomime. It was just
It's pretty unbelievable the crowds they get, but wow.
well, the crowds,
Because they
the
do get
participants.
they get the crowd involved. I would love to
freak
see
me
them
out.
get you involved.
And do you
they
know
absolutely
those
freak me out.
wrestling matches are like they're timed down to the second.
Yeah, 'cause it's all fake.
I know, but
Spoiler
it's like
alert.
they don't just get out there in free range. They know
Why do people froth it?
they love it in America.
I don't get it.
They travel from all over
They love it
America
here.
to
They
get
love
there.
it here.
Hulk Hogan's still going?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they all the oldies turn up.
Do they?
Ric Flair, remember him?
yeah.
pick him up
Sick.
in
And
a
then
wheelchair now and throw him.
The what was the family that owned it? The McMahons.
Oh my God, you're one
Oh,
of them.
I knew them all.
You're one of them. You're one of them.
Nah, momentarily I was.
What groups freak you out? I
Excuse
know
me?
you don't like. You don't like adults that do athletics.
Unless they're professional. No, it's not that I don't like you. I just find it funny when adults on their Saturday mornings are going to do long jump,
Hey Jenny, you got sand in your shoes? You been at the beach? No, I've just been doing
practicing long jump,
down on Thomas Street doing
I-
long
Which
jump.
which is
at the athletics
great
park.
if you're going to go to the Olympics.
Yeah. Adults waving flags at the footy.
I used to be a flag waver
As an adult or a kid?
as a kid. But
Adults-
I saw him at the
Like,
big freeze game, and I was like, "Look at those
Stop
flags."
waving flags. You're an adult.
What
That's
about
for the
adults in
kids.
face paint?
Yeah, you can't be doing that either.
Adults in face.
Except for grand final day. You
And the
get away
cat
with
man.
it.
Okay.
The cat man, he wears hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
You love the cat man.
Oh, the Catman freaks me out. Catman needs to be put down.
No, the
13
Catman's
20
in the
4
cheer
10 is
squad.
our number.
Cat man eating cat food the other day.
Oh, he was eating cat food. Yeah. He was eating purr. Is
Good
that
for
what
the
it's called?
skin.
Should we get the Catman in one morning?
At least on Zoom. Are you listening, Catman? 13 24 10 if you're listening. I want to know how you get that blue paint out of your eyebrows.
13 20 4 10. Mine is the wrestling crowd. Lauren's a bit off adults that do athletics, and Clint doesn't like flag wavers.
Well, adults doing running races on a Saturday morning. Little athletics is great. The running community is going to come at me. Long runs.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to have people waiting downstairs to wrestle me later. 13 20 4 10 is our number. Who freaks you out? In return, we got $200 Kogan vouchers to go. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. That is clicking awesome. Whether it's adults that wave flags or do athletics.
Or wear face paint.
13 20 4 10. Who freaks you out? What type of person freaks you out?
Not what type of person. You want to know adults with hobbies that are not up your alley. Like you find people who get involved in WWE. Not quite right. I love WWE.
I find them a bit cool.
Clint thinks adults who wave flags at the footy need to grow up.
Question. What about when the Royals visit and people are out there with the little
Cute.
flag?
Yeah, the oldies can do it.
So oldies are okay.
Yeah, the oldies are fine.
if
With
it's
their Australian
Royals.
flags.
So
Yeah,
what,
that's
between
Royals.
like 20 and
it's just
60
those.
together?
Yeah, it's just if you go to a footy match at the MCG and you're taking a flag with you on the train and you're above the age of 16.
I don't mind the flags. It's the face. It's the adults with the face paint for me.
Hello, Rebecca. Welcome to the show.
Morning, how are you all?
We're good. Who freaks you out?
Oh, those people that dress up as like gamers and
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con people, yes.
Oh,
Medieval people in parks on the weekends.
oh, even weirder.
Yeah. Now, I was watching the Today Show and Liam from Ben Bell and Liam was doing some kind of...
Yes, he was.
What was that?
It was like a
Jousting.
Yes.
What was it?
Medieval. What do they call it? Cosplay.
Cosplay.
What on earth is cosplay?
Well, you can go to...
It's as weird as the costume.
Yes,
those
you can go to
conventions.
like
Those names.
Ireland and do a Lord of the Rings cosplay in one of the parks over there. I remember when I was filming Postcards in Ireland, I got sent to this beautiful castle, like one of the most beautiful castles in the world, and I did the trip with Shane Crawford, and I said, "What are you being sent to do?" And he goes, "I've got to go do cosplay as a Lord of the Rings character in
God.
Ireland."
Cosplay very different to furries, isn't it?
I think you can be a...
Furries are people that
Is
dress up in like teddy bear outfits, aren't they?
Yeah, but
that's
do
more of a
different
sexual
playing.
thing.
Yeah,
Do
different
they?
playing. Yeah.
That's more of like a kinky
That's like,
thing. Cosplay's
very
not
different.
kinky.
No, cosplay.
More foreplay than cosplay.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
Cosplay,
cosplay's when you dress up as characters
Gotcha.
and like pretend to be the character, fight.
Should you do that for postcards as well? Or?
No, that's what Croft did.
Right. No, I meant the furries.
No,
Hello, Zoe.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Who freaks you out?
I think similar line as what you were just talking about, furries or like people that dress up head to toe that you can't really see their face.
Mascots.
Yeah.
Takes a
like
certain type.
you don't want to go down to the Hollywood Walk of Fame and see an adult dressed as
my
Superman.
God.
Is that what you're saying?
When I
The
went
best
to
is
America,
the back blocks of Hollywood Walk of Fame where they all sit around and smoke darts with their
yes,
heads
yeah.
off.
I'm like, there's Batman with no mask on, sucking on a vape.
Yeah, having a chicken sandwich and having a cigarette. There's Marilyn Monroe wiping her lipstick off. She hosed down on a hot dog in the back streets. Yeah, have you seen that? There's this supermarket at the back.
Yeah. Oh, it is weird. And then they'll hit you up for a tip.
There's Spider-Man at the bunch of
Yeah, want a photo?
Yeah, $5 for a photo.
I don't hate it.
Can you
I
at
love a
least
dress
put
up.
your mask back on?
Yeah.
Dress up party.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe not just on a Saturday afternoon down on Hollywood Boulevard.
I'll tell you what, actually, if you own an iPhone, your world's about to be blown because...
Just a quick temperature check on our team. Is anyone an Android guy in here?
I don't
No,
know.
we're all iPhoners.
No.
I don't.
There's
Oh, look
nothing
at that.
worse.
One in the corner. Look at him jumping around, little Moby. He's waving his arms in the air like
There's
he's won the
always
lotto.
one.
It's always the real
There's
techie,
always
nerdy
one.
The rogue
person.
one.
Yes.
Moby is
And
our
of course-
audio editor.
His text messages are always green.
Oh, that's why you can't send a group message.
Can't send photos.
Oh.
We can, but then they... Oh.
Well, when he finds out these new iPhone updates, he might jump ship.
All right, we're crossing to the mothership. Live from Apple HQ in the States, Techspert Trevor Long's going to be joining us. Oh, and then after 7:30, I was rushing to the ER yesterday, and you two are going to love why. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. We're doing it thanks to Show Ready Express. Clint's here as well. And one of my favourites joining us via a FaceTime all the way from the mothership, Apple HQ in America. Techspert Trevor Long. G'day, Trev.
Good morning.
Good morning. Kind of weird to be in America with everything that's going on, but I'm a long way from all that. I'm up in near San Francisco in Cupertino. Apple Park is what it's called.
Apple
So
Park.
you're actually at Apple HQ. Is it just the most impressive place of all time?
I'm going to tell you, Laura, I genuinely think it is. And I don't know if you can see behind me, there's all these olive trees and stuff. This is just the Apple store at the Apple Park.
Wow.
Everything is manicured to within an inch of its life here and inside the headquarters. It's a spectacular
wouldn't,
place.
they wouldn't
really,
need
it's Steve Jobs' legacy.
They wouldn't need a genius bar there with all you tech heads there. You'd be able to solve your own problems.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? But there's a few people scratching their heads, don't worry.
So is it like Christmas Day there when there's an iPhone update?
I would put today as like Easter. So this week is all about software. So this is,
Right.
how every Apple product gets new software every year. So that everyone's going to get that.
Mm-hmm.
But Christmas is September when the iPhone is announced.
Oh,
Right.
is it every September?
That's the time. Pretty much. I can't remember when it wasn't a September. So yeah, I would say if I was to predict second week of September, we'll be back here at the Steve Jobs Theatre where they'll announce the iPhone 17.
Hey, Trev, just quickly before we get into the update and what we're going to get out of it, just scale-wise, how big is that joint compared to, like, say, an MCG?
The MCG would fit inside the ring. So Apple Park is like a spaceship. It's like a big ring.
Ah.
The building, you could walk around. It would take you about half an hour to walk around it.
Wow.
And inside it, there's a park, like a beautiful, again, orchards, football fields.
the
I think
park's
the MCG would
inside.
fit inside it. And then,
Wow.
but the grounds is there's more landscaping than there are buildings here.
Yeah, right.
And what do you got to do to get
It's
an
a
invite
remarkable
there?
place.
It's like
Yeah.
Disneyland for adults.
Yeah, I don't think they let many people in from what I've seen. But,
Good
I
phone
guess
reception.
you just got to...
I'll take you to the Apple store at Southland. It's pretty much the same
Oh, the
thing.
Chadston one's
Yeah.
very impressive.
All right, let's talk update because I saw a few things floating around yesterday. One cool feature was we no longer have to sit on hold for companies.
yeah,
Is
how
that
does
right?
that work?
How good is this? So your phone will detect that you're on hold. It'll hear the on hold music. And what it'll do is it'll pop up a message saying, put the phone down or do something else on the phone. And when the phone hears someone say, customer service, can I help you? Your phone will ring, audibly ring, and then you jump back in and you take the call. So you could skip 15 minutes of on hold. You could skip an hour of on hold. So
That's
I
amazing.
haven't tested it,
Right.
but that is very, very
But what
cool.
about, like, say, Jenny at the insurance company goes, hello, are you there? Like, it's going to take 10 seconds to call me back. Is
Oh,
she going to
they
hang
wait
up?
10
That's right.
She'll
So
wait, she'll wait.
there's a message. It'll say to the customer service center. It'll say the caller will get back in a moment, kind of thing. There'll be an audible message. So theoretically, they should wait. But
Right.
yeah, again, we
Love
don't know
that.
how
But it's
they'll
a bit
respond.
of we've waited for you. Just give us a minute
Yeah,
and wait for
love
us.
that. What's some of your
Yeah.
other favourites?
Call screening. You will love this one, Jase, because we all get those phone calls, the number you don't recognize. Now, yep, scammers, telemarketers, they're a big part of this. But what about that, I don't know, delivery driver who rings you and, says, I'm out the front. So what'll happen is you can send automatically any number that you don't recognize, you can send a call screening and it'll say, please state your name and the purpose of your call. On the screen of your phone, you'll see a message that says their name and the purpose of the call. You can either type back a message which they'll hear,
Right.
or you can pick up the phone and send it to voicemail.
So-
that will work on every iPhone from the iPhone 11 up until the new one's coming out.
So, like, if Jace's Messina's being delivered and John's out the front with the delivery,
Oh,
he'll
God
say it's
forbid.
John from Uber Eats, and then all of a sudden you'll answer the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of ignoring the call, you'll be like, I need my gelato. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To be
let's
honest, John's
go.
got a key and he just normally lets
So,
himself in.
Trevor, are these so what is this? Is this an update?
Yes. So every year you get that iOS update.
iOS,
Everyone with an
yeah.
iPhone is probably running iOS 18 right now.
I doubt
Annoyingly,
it.
it's
I
going to
always say
skip
no.
to 26.
Oh.
It's going to be
Whoa.
26 later this year.
What happened to
because
19?
they're making all their
20?
software go in line with kind of the coming year's number. So
Oh.
watch OS 26,
right.
iPad OS
Gotcha.
26.
Gotcha.
And then there's a new iPhone expected in September. Do we have any ideas what might be different about it?
So the rumor, and I've had a look at a dummy model of this. The rumor is they're going to match Samsung with a thin phone. So it's super thin. It's about half the thickness of the current iPhone Max. It'll be
Jeez.
called the iPhone 17 Air. So they'll have the kind of Pro models, the Air model, and then the base model. And
Got it.
having now seen the Samsung version of that, the Galaxy S25 Edge,
I'll break that.
I think it looks good.
Are you an iPhone guy, Trev?
He's got them all.
I switch. I probably, for more than 50% of the year, I'm on an iPhone, but the other 50% I'm testing every other phone that's in the market.
You on ICQ, Trev? Is that sort of thing?
Yeah, I'll give you my number.
Yeah,
and,
cool.
we can have a live chat.
Have fun
Ding,
over
ding.
there. Apple Park looks great.
And finally, because I know, and Clint, you're guilty
Here we
of
go.
this.
What?
The minute an update comes out, I know some people around here are like, don't do the update. It's going to muck up your phone. It's all safe.
Do it. Look, it's already available to people who are developers of apps. So I'm actually running it now on this phone right now. So this has worked. That's good.
Yep. Thanks for letting us through.
Then next month, it'll be in a beta, so public can actually test it out. So by the time it gets available in September, it's been tested by hundreds of thousands of people. It's all good.
What about on my company issue Channel 9 iPhone 5?
Oh, yeah, brick it.
Techspert Trevor Long, we love having you on, mate. Thanks for your time this morning.
Anytime.
Good on you. See you later. Joining us there from the mothership, Apple HQ. Place looks flash, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, sun's
I
shining
want
as
to
well.
get it up on
Look
the
at it.
Google Maps. I want to see what.
Oh, mate.
Apple-
Look at
what's
this.
called
It's giving us a little
Park.
tour around the place. Look at that. That have a, you know what?
Oh,
That have a
looks
mean
stunning.
Food hall.
That have a mean food hall.
I just put Google Maps Apple Park. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Have you seen that before, Clint?
Is the canteen pretty good, Trev? Good food options?
Not bad. Not bad. Cafe Mac, it's called.
All right, we'll let you go hit it. You know, each morning when I'm leaving the house, I'm like, is today the day?
We've got our go bags ready to go.
Any point we
like
could
we're pregnant.
be
Like we're pregnant.
Yeah, it is like we're pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnant with a hide and seek baby.
I can't do another kid. I've got 3.
No, you're actually getting to leave your kids for a few days.
I know.
You've had your go bag ready for the last year. We going again? Can we go again? Come on, let's go. Lockdown, come on. 4
I'm
days.
ready.
5 days.
Oh, if you knock on that door day one, I'll give you $1,000 and say come back in a week. It is Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek. We did this last year. Everyone loved it and got involved. Gets the kids off the iPads. You get them out on the streets, knocking on doors, trying to find us. Basically, at some point, very soon,
moment.
will all go into hiding.
Mm-hmm.
We will move the show to a mystery location where we live and broadcast. It will not be a hospital, it won't be a school, and it won't be a house. Everywhere else is free game. And here's the best bit. The first one to find us, knock on the door and say, come out, wherever you are, $250,000 is the money we are playing with. Quicker you find us.
Oh, it makes me so nervous now that we're actually in it. We're talking about it. I feel like we've been talking about wanting to do this for a long time, and now it's here. I'm like, oh no.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Oh no.
And people are smart. Even my sister rang me yesterday from Brisbane. She's like, we're going to be working out the clues. I've got friends down there that are going to go looking. And I'm like, I don't think you can.
She's trying to get inside your head.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know where we are though, Melbourne, this year. That's what's different is that
Twist.
they don't trust us
No.
because I went a little rogue last year. So that privilege has been taken from
You
us,
went
I've
really
been
rogue.
told.
So we're being kidnapped, sort of.
Yeah. Now, here's the go. We are putting together a list of supplies. We were told list off, 2 or 3 things we want to bring in.
Mm-hmm.
Our executive producer, Brody, has been going through the supplies.
Yeah, I want a treadmill because I can't.
wow.
We don't know how many days we're going to be there, and I don't want to just sit around doing nothing. I want a yoga mat. I want some weights.
Oh, my God. All 3
Are
things.
you going to do fitness class with me?
I don't know. I might just sleep.
All 3 things
You're
I had on
going
my
to just
list.
sleep. Clint's excited because he doesn't have to do 17 jobs while we're in there. Just the one.
Just one.
Yeah, treadmill, weights. God, I had it all. You've just taken my list. Now, we are packing a lot of underwork socks because wherever we go, we'll be cold. And those little heat bods will keep us warm. Brody, what are the supplies we got?
We've got a lot of stuff on here because we're living there, so you need living supplies. So, you've got beds, blankets, pillows, sheets.
A lot of people ask about bedding, inflatable mattresses.
Yeah, they're pretty comfortable as well.
Can we not put like sofa beds in this year?
Well, it'd be
What,
too
like
obvious we're carrying them in. Like, wherever we're going, people would see giant sofa beds being moved in.
Oh.
It's got to be like small supplies.
Oh.
Do you remember last year the inflatable beds would start going down in the middle of the night? You'd have to...
Yeah, how could I forget? Because I'd wake up on the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, what's happened here? I've bloody popped
Weren't
it.
we getting out the air in yours? I think we were.
You guys are so mean. Just leave me alone.
What about food? Because last year we went through, I think, just shy of 200 meals.
Yeah, we had 140 frozen meals that
Oh,
we all
no,
went through.
I'm not doing
You're
that
cooking.
again. Because he was eating frozen chicken curry for breakfast and I couldn't
it
handle the
stunk out the
smell of it at
house.
5:30.
Do you want to sneak in a chef?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
No, we need fresh
Mate,
food
we
this
get
year.
Nagi in.
We'll bring Miguel in. No one will find us then.
He's so loud you'd hear it from a kilometre away.
Absolutely.
We went through
Miguel.
9 tubs of ice cream.
Well, no,
Oh,
we
no,
did
we
not.
didn't.
No.
Jason did.
we
We did not. I didn't have any ice cream
I
in
didn't
there.
touch it last year.
That's
Neither
a lot
did
of
I.
ice cream.
Don't do that. They were very small. They were those small Ben and Jerry's.
Well, we also had a few bottles of wine. We had 38 bottles of wine.
No, we did not.
No,
Did we?
We went through a couple of cases.
Did you go through 38
No,
bottles?
not just me.
Well, no, I was
We
doing
were-
my men's health
Yes.
shred, so I wasn't
So we
drinking
were
or
working
having
out-
ice cream.
I had a few vodka sodas.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch the tech was.
Don't blame Mitch.
He was heavy on the pour.
Lauren, well, this related to you. We had chips. We had 20 packets, and we ran out on day 3.
No, that was not. As if that was related to me. Go back and watch
You
my
do love a
stories.
chippy.
I
You
was
love
making.
it.
I bought him my own
Hey, sh-
turkey burgers. Remember?
You're the gobble dog.
Look at him. He's just sat up on his high horse because he's like, haha, let's tease her about chips. It wasn't me eating the chips. I can promise you.
You're the little gobble dog.
A gobble dog.
There was 12
gobble
packets
dog?
of
Chippy,
shapes
chippy,
that we
chippy.
ran out on day 2.
Sorry, hang on.
You
What's
don't
a
know what the
gobble
gobble
dog?
dog is.
You don't know what the gobble dog is?
No.
No, come on.
What's a gobble dog?
The
Google
gobble
the
dog
gobble dog, please.
ate all the
Are
chips.
you serious?
Oh.
The chippy.
In the ad.
Nah, I don't know the gobble
He was
dog.
quite terrifying for
was
a
it
kid.
a dog?
He
No,
looked
doc.
No, he looked.
It was a doc.
Yeah,
What's
gobble
a doc?
doc, I think, wasn't it?
He looked a
It wasn't
little.
a dog. It was a doc.
Don't you think he looked a little bit like Elf?
Oh, maybe.
The gobble dog. Gobble dog.
Gobble doc.
But what chips did it eat?
Gobble doc.
You stop saying it. I've heard what?
That was him. He was in the commercial for
see?
Smith's Chips.
Oh.
There he is.
He was like a little.
I've never seen that thing before
like a
in my
little
life.
alien creature. It used
He's
to eat all
quite
the
terrifying for the children.
chips. You're him.
Oh, 1987. I was born that year.
Look, there he is.
Sorry, I
Turn her
wasn't
up,
at
turn
home
her up.
watching
Can you?
ad of commercial of the year.
He comes from Doc, the potato planet, and lives solely on fresh potato crisps. Crisps with real potato taste.
It's Lauren.
I've never seen
Here
that.
she is down the aisle.
Chippy, 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 chippy.
Packs with a special seal of freshness that keeps Smiths even fresher and tastier.
Chippy, chippy, chippy. You're the gobble
Oh my,
doc.
no, I'm not the gobble dog. You're the one.
She's the gobble doc.
Sorry, Clint.
Oh,
who
there
was
she
the
is,
one that
surrounded by
wouldn't go to
chips.
meetings if they didn't have chips? He got shamed at the old building because he'd only go to meetings with chips.
Don't be an angry gobble doc.
I've never even heard of the gobble dog.
Chippy, chippy, chippy. Chippy, chippy, chippy.
Seems like you guys know what the gobble dog is more than me.
Mary from Pakenham, how'd you find us? Oh, I heard Lauren. Chippy, chippy, chippy.
It's a rustling of
You
packets.
can't. Don't
Nah.
give away where we are because of the way you
1987.
eat chips.
That's the first time I've seen the gobble dog. It's quite cute.
Oh my god, I know.
It's from the planet Doc. If you heard the ad just then.
Should I bring in the
Have you got a costume?
no the ninja slushy machine? Should I bring in?
Oh, you
this?
probably should, yeah.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
washes. Chippy, chippy, chippies down.
You won't be cleaning it.
Yeah.
They're cleaning. There's a lot of cleaning involved.
All right. Here's the
Do
guy.
we have a kitchen?
Yes. Yeah. It's where we keep the chips.
Oh, we've got a kitchen.
Chippy,
Are we
chippy,
bringing
chippy.
in microwaves and things?
Yeah. Yeah. All that sort of stuff.
Oh.
So here's the go.
Oh.
We-
Like a camping kitchen or an actual kitchen? Oh, we don't know yet.
No idea.
Oh.
Brody, camping kitchen, industrial kitchen, or a chef?
It's halfway between a camping kitchen and an industrial kitchen.
Oh no.
That sounds terrible.
All right. We could go missing at any point. When we do, we will start offloading clues to where we are. The first person in Melbourne to find us, say, come out, wherever you are, wins the money. It is our $250,000 hide and
Gosh, I'm nervous. I'm just nervous about being stuck in there with you two, to be honest.
seek. So yesterday afternoon.
Yes, what happened?
I got home. All the kids, it was a Tuesday.
What time?
So this is about 2 p.m.
Right.
So I spoke to you and you didn't mention it.
because we don't tell each other things because we've got the show.
Right.
Well, this is a secret trip to the ER.
Well, I wasn't going to be so open about it because of the situation. So Lou, my wife, had gone out. All the kids were at school. I got the house to myself. I was like, yeah, it's the best feeling in the world.
So wait, she'd gone out to pick up the kids from school.
She was just out doing appointments. So
Oh, right.
I was at home by myself. I had gone to the bathroom. When I was in the bathroom, needed toilet paper. Opened the bathroom cabinet. That's right next to the toilet. Grabbed a roll out. The toilet paper was, in hindsight, there was a slight dampness to it, but I didn't think anything of it.
What?
Used the toilet paper.
Was it a fresh roll?
Fresh roll. Fresh roll.
Was the first piece still stuck? Was it wrapped in paper?
No, it was all still. First piece was still stuck. Was all together. But you know, it's like, for example, if you dunked it in water,
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah,
a little
yeah, I
bit
hear
moist
you.
around
You
there.
can tell when it's wet, though.
Yeah, it had like a dampness feel to it.
Yeah.
But there was one
I hear.
roll there. I was
Happened.
had to use it. Used it. Left the bathroom. Then maybe 60 seconds later, I started getting a tingle.
The anus was burning.
My anus was on fire.
What was on your anus?
So,
What do you mean?
so it started as a tingle, and I was like, "Ooh,
It's unpleasant.
yes."
And did you think straight away what was on the paper?
Well, no, I was just like, why is my anus tingling? And then that tingle very quickly started turning into a burn.
How long in between?
Another 60 seconds. So God only knows what was about to happen a minute later. At this point, it's burning. So I jumped in the shower. Still burning. Get out.
So
Wipe.
the anus is fully on fire.
Yeah, like,
Oh, your anus is on fire.
fire.
Oh.
Like, yeah. And not like,
Certainly not the one we desire.
not the cheeks, but the anus.
Got it. Thank
Yeah.
you. I don't need any more visuals.
So had a shower, still burning. Tried to ring Lou. She didn't answer. So at this point,
Calling your
yeah,
wife.
what's
or
she
what's she
gonna
gonna
do?
Hi, love. My anus is on fire. Any advice as to what I should do?
Well, you should have
Pour some
FaceTimed her and
milk
give
on
her,
it, darling.
give her a gander.
Oh, milk. I didn't think of milk.
Or no, I guess you were trying to find out.
That's what you do.
But did you go and get the roll and go,
did you give it a
what's on
sniff?
this?
No, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, well, that's
Or you
silly.
just thought for some reason out of nowhere my anus is on fire.
Yes.
Like
So-
it was an anus issue.
It was
Paper issue.
I thought it was a me issue, not a toilet issue. So I started driving down to the medical centre because this was a half an hour later and it was still burning.
Mm-hmm.
And all I could think was, when you go in and they ask the situation before they let you
Yeah, they
see a doctor.
triage you.
Yeah, the triage.
Were
And
you
I'm
at the
like,
when you say medical centre?
I was going to go to the Sandy, like at the Sandy Hospital there. There's a little...
so you're going to you've gone to the hospital.
Yeah, but the Sandy Hospital have like a medical centre as well. So sometimes when you triage,
Right.
they can just send you to the doctor. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go to I didn't want to be in the ER situation. But as I'm driving there, I'm literally going down South Road going, oh my God, I'm going to have to tell the triage nurse in front of everyone about my hot anus.
Hottie.
Hot toddy. Your hot
No,
toddy.
it's not a hot anus.
And then my wife finally rings me back.
Yeah.
And I explain the situation, and she then informs me, which why wouldn't we have gotten rid of the toilet paper, that only a day beforehand she had spilt peppermint oil while cleaning the bathroom
funny.
in the cabinet, and that one roll of toilet paper must have soaked it up.
What? She spilt peppermint oil.
while cleaning the bathroom.
Or does she clean the bathroom with
She
peppermint?
cleans the bathroom.
With peppermint oil?
I know,
Is that a thing?
She saw it on the gram. That and vinegar.
Well,
And she's knocked the whole bottle over. Onto
yeah. So she's wiped it up, but then put the rolls back in.
at least
I've used the roll.
no.
I was driving with the anus up out of the sink.
Oh, my
Jace,
God.
like, let's look on the bright
So did
side.
you get to the hospital?
No,
and
at
have to
that
say-
point I knew what it was, so I'm like, I'm not going to ask.
But what did you do to
I
stop
just went
it?
home and burnt through it. Had another shower.
I mean, it's not going to kill you.
The
I don't
good
think.
news is
But-
that your anus sort of smelt nice. Like peppermint.
It did smell like peppermint.
Gross.
Went home, smelt the rest of
Fresh.
the roll. Oh,
What
the
a
roll.
fresh anus.
The roll had a sting to it.
Oh, stingray.
As long as you know, like, when I knew what it was, I was fine.
Oh, you're fine with the tingle then. Loved it.
Go back for seconds.
Tingle
He's
away.
scenting all his rolls now. Tingle away, my friend.
13, 24, 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what? What are you going to ask people?
How was your... No, 13, 24, 10.
What happened to your anus?
No, we're not asking that. We're just not asking that. There's just no way on earth we're asking
Well-
that. Play a song.
What happened to it, Melbourne?
No, that's not what we're asking.
You
Surely
sure?
that's not... I'm leaving if that's what you're
Are
asking.
you sure?
No, I'm sure.
We are not asking what happened to your anus. We are asking embarrassing bodies.
People are calling about their anus.
No, they're not. 13.
No, we're not doing this.
No, 13, 20.
I don't even want to do embarrassing bodies. I can't watch that show.
Embarrassing bodies.
No, I'm leaving.
What has happened?
To your anus.
No, just to
No.
your body. To your body.
No, I don't want to hear any of it.
13, 24, 10.
Oh,
Embarrassing bodies.
Melbourne are oversharers. Look at them come. Look at them come.
no.
Put them on the
I was
air.
going to go and make breakfast. Now I don't want breakfast.
13,
And I don't
24,
want to take those
10.
calls.
Embarrassing bodies. What was
Don't
wrong
call
with
us.
yours?
Whatever you do.
You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well. Shout out to everyone stuck on the Princess Freeway heading in from Geelong this morning. All city-bound lanes are closed. It's going to be an absolute dog's breakfast.
I think it already is.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Your old man used to use that saying a lot.
Dog's breakfast.
Yeah.
Dog's breakfast?
Yeah.
Why? Is that a dad thing?
Yeah.
I think everyone says the term dog's breakfast, no?
They do now. Hey,
I've always said dog's breakfast. I didn't realise it was a dad thing.
oh, I just remember that like Dad would be saying those stupid things. Well, were you born in a tent? Shut the bloody door.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a dad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking embarrassing bodies. 13 24 10 is our number. Let's go to the phone.
Jase had an issue yesterday.
I had a fiery anus.
You might not be the only one.
Oh, no.
Hey, Anonymous.
Hi.
Did something happen to your anus?
Well, it wasn't my anus. It was possibly a scarier region.
Oh, dear. What
And
happened?
I was living with boys and I was on the toilet and they thought it would be funny to set a firecracker off under the toilet door.
No.
Oh, under the toilet door.
Right.
Yeah, while I was sitting on it. So after getting over the shock, I finished my business, pulled up the pants and the flint had landed in my underpants.
Oh.
And burnt, yes.
See, fireworks will get you in trouble.
Sorry.
Boys.
Not burnt the underpants,
Was
but
it-
burnt the
Yeah.
region.
No, burnt my bits and pieces.
So, were these housemates of yours?
Yes, jerks.
Boys are so dumb.
But the anus is okay.
No, the artist was totally fine, but the other one was.
Was it an emergency run?
It was just a run.
Did you have to go straight to the hospital?
No, I had to just clip them off again.
Oh.
I pulled them off and went, what is going on? And then I saw the little clip.
Oh.
Tell you what, at least you're at the right place when you had the scared out of you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right location for that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do boys do things like that?
'Cause
like,
we're
could you
idiots.
ever imagine a chick going, let's throw a firecracker onto the bathroom door?
No, I used to do
We
some
just don't do
stupid
that
stuff with my sisters back in the day.
It's like, what's that show?
Jackass. Yeah.
It's like that.
Yes.
My God.
Rob,
Oh, my goodness.
on 13-24-10, we are doing embarrassing bodies. What's your story?
Hey, sorry.
Hey, Rob.
Me?
Yeah, that's
Hello,
you.
Rob.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, we're good, buddy.
I was in Cambodia at the Hard Rock Cafe, and I had an upset tummy and dived into the toilet, just made it sort of thing.
Yep.
Put the toilet seat down, and as I did, it was one of those slow closing toilet seats, and I was on it before it actually closed,
No.
and the old fella flipped up underneath it and got caught between the seat and the porcelain. And when you got 120 kilos sitting on the tip of your old fella,
Not at the Hard Rock Cafe.
and honestly, I couldn't stand up. It was like when you get caught in a zip, it's like undoing it again. I ended up having to scream out, and a couple of guys had to grab my hands and pull me off the toilet so that I could unwake the. I had the best blood blister you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, did they give you a free hurricane glass or something at the Hard Rock Cambodia? Free
No, I'll tell
Sunday?
you what, I had tears running down my eyes. I think I needed tissues.
Oh, Rob, that's a shocker.
Mate, you told that
Ow.
story perfectly.
Ow.
Squashed it.
As a man, can you feel that pain?
Oh, yeah, I could see where it was going when he said the seat was lowering. I'm like, no, don't peak early. Don't peak early, Rob.
Oh,
Rob, have you recovered well now?
It's okay now. It took a few weeks, I tell you.
I bet you
before it came back.
don't want to go back to a Hard Rock
Nurse
Cafe
yourself.
anytime soon.
No, and I'm very careful with slow closing toilet seats.
It'll get you. How good is this, right? For any person that gets through to play the 5K question this week, we are going to give you a winter staycation, the ultimate winter staycation at W Melbourne.
That's right.
Night's accommodation at W Melbourne. We'll chuck in breakfast as well. It is a beautiful hotel. And Judy, who is currently stuck on the Princess Freeway,
Oh, no.
that is yours.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah,
That might soften
fun
the
drive
blow.
this morning.
How long you been sitting in traffic for, Judy?
Just over 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
No. And is it moving?
Yeah, where
What's
are
the
you?
scene?
No, I've been sitting at Little River and I've only moved about 2 Ks in 45 minutes.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh. So the
wow.
freeway is fully shut.
Yeah, all lanes
Yeah.
city-bound closed. They're doing detours through Werribee.
Judy.
And I've still got 5.6 Ks to get to Werribee.
So it says that on here that you're single and ready to mingle. Are you making eyes at people in the traffic this morning?
Well, I'm just surrounded by massive trucks at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
to
Are
be
you
honest.
into, truckies?
hot.
Yeah, you into truckies?
No, definitely not.
Not your
right,
flavour.
Okay, well,
All right, well, let's
Not
see if
my
we can win you
flavour.
some cash this morning. You've already won that ultimate winter staycay at W Melbourne. Let's try and win you some money. I believe you want to play for $500 this morning.
let's do it.
$500.
All right, how this works, Judes, is you will hear a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1. You have to answer in that time, okay?
Yes.
I would say
All
this,
right, Judy.
this is gettable.
Yeah, I agree. And if you don't know, just have a guess. But I think you're going to get this.
Okay.
Good luck.
Here we go for $500.
What is the main language spoken in Argentina?
3, 2, 1.
Portuguese?
No, it's Spanish.
Oh,
Spanish.
I knew it was one of those.
Play the
I know,
Spanish music.
close. Is that Spanish?
Could be Portuguese.
Could be Portuguese. It does sound like
knows?
Portuguese.
Yeah.
No, yes, the main language in Argentina is Spanish, Judy. But you don't walk away empty-handed. Have fun at that little staycay. They'll be nice.
Awesome. That is fantastic.
You
Thank
enjoy.
you so much.
No
You're
worries,
welcome.
Tom.
Good luck in the traffic as well.
Thank you.
Should we call her in a week, see if she's still there?
She potentially might be.
I probably will be.
Yeah.
I bet it
Start
feels
putting
like.
some portaloos along the freeway.
Oh, you need it. Oh, do you need a wee?
my God.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
whole
shocker.
thing.
Oh, no. Imagine, I didn't even think of that.
Mm.
Oh, that's a Frank
McDonald's
Green job.
Imagine
at
if you've got
Werribee.
kids in the car as well. Mum, we there yet? We there yet?
Empty the Frank Green, in you go.
Oh, no.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Anyway,
You gotta
shout
go,
out
you
to
gotta
all
go.
those stuck on the Princess Freeway this morning. We'll keep you up to date with that situation.
I mean, if it's not moving, something is. Hey, guys, scams, they're happening all around the world.
Yeah, look, I've been done by many scams in my time. I think the linked scam was
me too.
the worst one. Remember, I actually sat in the studio and I was like, it's so weird. I keep putting my credit card in and it keeps like not working. So I'll try my other credit card and then I tried my other credit card and then I was like, oh, hang on a second.
And then because of that,
oh no,
when I started getting my linked invoices, I was like, oh, this is that scam Lauren told me about. So I didn't pay him, and then I had the debt collectors.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Double-edged sword.
I reckon a lot of people didn't pay their linked bills because they thought it was a scam. Anyway, there is a new scam in Melbourne, and guess who got done yet again?
We'll go there after Lady Gaga. Right across Melbourne, this is Nova. Good morning. The chopper shots coming in of the Princess Freeway this morning.
Well, it looks like LA.
It does look like
You
LA.
know, when there's a traffic throng in LA.
We should stay on the air and just do requests.
What, for those stuck on the Princess Freeway?
Old school bangers today. If you're heading in from
Is it the
Geelong,
Princess Freeway or the Prince's Freeway?
it's the S.
I don't know.
What is that freeway
because,
called?
Because
Princess
a lot of
or
people,
Prince's?
I think it's the Princess. Is it not?
All
Let's have a
lanes
look. Stand by.
closed, city-bound. Dramas
On which freeway,
happen
Jase?
around the Werribee exit. Do what I do. You mumble if you don't know. It's
They
Princess
call it the
Freeway.
Geelong Road.
It's the Prince's Freeway. It's not Princess. It's
Get out-
Prince's.
get out of here.
The Prince's. Princes.
Because
So the Prince owns it, not the Princess.
up in
The
Carlton,
Prince's Freeway.
everyone says Princess Park, but it's Prince's Park.
I always thought that was Princess
no,
Park.
it's Prince's Park. 1S.
There you go.
As in the Park of the Prince.
Guys, every day's a school day at Nova.
Isn't
I
it?
agree.
All
It's
right.
the Prince's Freeway.
Let's talk scams.
Prince owns it. Maybe Prince Harry. Well, look, I've been influenced by the kids and I've been scammed, it turns out. So if you're on the socials, I reckon you would have seen this all over the soch. The Dubai chocolate. In fact, not just over the soch. I saw it on the Today Show. They were in Dubai and they were having it. So Paul and I were doing our long weekend shopping the other day.
So hang on. The Dubai chocolate. What
is this? The
what
one
is
with
it?
the
So,
like
it's not
the
Tom Waits.
wafery stuff in the middle? It's got like
well,
a crunch
I didn't know.
to
I
it?
hadn't had it. I'd only seen the photos and the videos, and it's got pistachio cream, a bit of crunch, and people do
It
these.
looks a bit moist.
People do these videos where it looks like it melts and
Yeah.
oozes out, right? So I saw it in what Paul described as looking like a Willy Wonka wrapper.
Yes.
So it looked like there was a
Like a
golden,
golden
ticket,
ticket.
inside, and the package was gold.
Yep.
And I said to Paul, like, you know, a 10-year-old would, oh, that's the Dubai chocolate everyone's been posting about. We should get it. See, now the boys are Googling it on the screen. So it kind of looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's got like
chunky.
pistachio. Chunky.
Chunky. bit
Not many
moist as
pieces
well.
in
It
it.
almost looks like green Wheat Bix in a chocolate. Like it's got a crunch to it.
So I said to Paul, let's get it. We're having a dinner party tonight. We can sit around as adults and give the Dubai chocolate a score. So we just threw it in our basket. You know when you do that carelessly.
Yep.
Throw it in the basket with everything else we were getting for dinner, the veggies and some soft cheeses and all kinds of things. We got home and Paul just, I don't know why, we had the receipt and we looked at it. The Dubai chocolate was $40 for a block.
Whoa. How many blocks do you get?
Just one.
Okay.
$40.
Yeah.
Yep. I nearly fell off my chair and I was like, well, this must be some life-changing chocolate because I'm a Marvelous Creations gal.
So am I.
And they're about $6.
They've just brought out, side note,
I know.
crunchy,
I
Marvelous
know.
Creations.
With crunchy pieces.
Yeah,
in it.
and I'll give you a hot tip. It ain't $40.
That's a game
No,
changer.
I'm sorry. The Marvelous Creations with the popping candy is just the greatest thing that's
I'm
ever.
I'm a top deck guy.
Simple. It's very you.
Very good.
I reckon
Thank
you'd
you.
be also, what's the one with the Turkish delight in it?
Turkish
Turkish
delight.
delight.
Oh, yeah. yeah. Anyway, I'm the Cadbury girl. So we've got the $40 Dubai chocolate. Then I said to Paul, I'm actually going to run down to Paran Market and get some flowers. Beautiful fresh flowers for our dinner party. By the way, flowers are expensive and hard to get right now.
everything is.
Is it
Everything
because
is.
we've had no rain, so there's not a lot of
Probably.
flowers?
Well,
Anyway,
the
the
blueberries are
roses
expensive.
were stunning. Bought some roses. And then I walked past this like confectionery shop and it said Dubai chocolate. $25 a block.
Oh.
And I was like, we paid 40 and now I'm at the shop next door and it's 25. So I was filthy. Anyway, we had the overpriced Dubai chocolate that night. And I posted a video saying, tried it, rated it. I think I gave it a 6 out of 10. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I agree. It's not as good as it seems, not as good as it seems. Then I got a message from a friend of mine who works in Dubai saying, oh, no, you've bought the fake one.
What?
I was like, excuse me? He goes, this is the one you need. This is the one from Dubai. It's a 9 out of 10. And I said, did I get scammed? He goes, yeah, you've been scammed. Even in Dubai, the actual original Dubai chocolate is really hard to find, but I can get them direct from the lady who invented them.
Oh, you know a guy.
There are so many fakes out there. Next minute, I get a text from Gen Z. Gen Z, what did you see?
I also found some Dubai chocolate in a cafe, but it was $11 and it was definitely
completely different.
Yeah, because they're just chucking the label on it, Dale. Do you know what I had to do the other week? I got stuck making it because
Dubai
the kids
chocolate.
came home from school so excited. So I'm down at Oasis on bloody North Road, sitting there buying pistachio cream, which is $20.
Is that what it is? It's expensive.
I'm down at Spotlight.
Pistachios are
I'm at
expensive.
Spotlight buying chocolate molds. Who buys chocolate molds?
Oh, no, it would have been cheaper to get the scammed $40 version. I mean, it was good, but it tasted like a pistachio Kit Kat Crunchy.
Mate.
I was like, this is a glorified Kit Kat Crunchy.
You don't get it, Clint. The kids are obsessed.
I
Have you
get
had it?
I just can't believe you're making it.
Me either. That's I don't know about that.
What a wild time.
How much did it cost to make it?
How stupid are you?
I'm pretty dumb.
Nah.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what, though, when I opened the $40 Dubai chocolate, there's only 4 pieces in it. It's not like lots of little...
they're big
Because we were like,
pieces.
we'll just try a bit each. I mean, I finished it.
So do you bring some in for us?
There's a
No,
shop.
because it was $40. I wasn't going back and buying you 2 another one.
I stumbled across a guy the other day selling it on the street.
But is it the real one?
No, it's fake.
No, it's a real one.
It's a scam. Dubai chocolate, they're scamming
He's a confectionery
Does he
shop.
know
He's
Madam?
making it here, but he's saying it's Dubai chocolate. It's opposite...
So it's inspired by the Dubai chocolate.
Inspired. Opposite the Brighton Hotel, just along Bay Street there.
So people are doing their own.
Yeah.
So mine was 40, then I saw it for 25. Gen Z's now seen it for $11. Or you could make it at home for 100.
Shall we run with kid obsessions this morning?
Kids have gone mad.
13, 24, 10.
Like the Labubu's. Labobo?
Labobo. What was the drink I was racing all over?
Prime.
Oh, do not start me on that.
What's the next thing? We
Well,
need
do
to
you
get
know
on it
what-
early.
Do you know what are back
And
in
then
a
we
big
can
way that
upsell
the
it.
kids are really, really, really into?
Rollerblades.
I was going to say footy cards.
Okay, footy cards. Yeah, footy
Are
cards.
they back?
Oh, huge.
My brother used to have a folder full of basketball
Yeah.
cards back in the day, and when you'd get the glittery ones.
13, 24, 10 is our number. What is your kid obsessed with? We are talking kid obsessions. Lauren has drunk the Kool-Aid and attempted to
Yeah, I
buy
bought the Dubai chocolate, and then I found out that I bought apparently a fake. It
So
cost
was
me
it-
$40.
So is it made here or Dubai? Or you just don't know?
We don't know.
Oh, I didn't read the
The pack.
ingredients list or the...
It's
But
sort
it
of-
was the gold pack with Dubai chocolate on it, and I threw it in with the groceries and then looked at the receipt later. It cost $40, and then I saw it at Paran Market for $25.
Remember Hey Tiger chocolate? They said they were going out of business. So I was like, oh, no, I bought heaps up. And then like...
What's Hey Tiger chocolate?
It's like a gourmet little local brand.
Ah.
And they were going out of business, and I was like, oh, support. So
Yeah,
I
you
bought all
better
this
get in
chocolate.
quick.
And then they didn't go out of business because you spent so much money there.
A month later, they were on the shelves at Coles.
Ah.
Got
Hey
me.
Tiger.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Good, and you?
We're good. What's your kids obsessed with?
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
No,
still a
it's
thing?
massive, guys. Huge.
Is it the Pokemon app? Remember that?
Oh, when
Remember
people
when
go and
everyone was
capture
chasing
things.
people down the
That's
street?
what made it go big. Have you gone to there's Luna Cards on Centre Road in Bentley. I know it very well because the kids go in there selling their cards. They're
Wait,
worth a
Sam, are
fortune.
they into the game, like on the iPhone or the cards?
No, the cards. My rumpus room at the back, you can't see it. It's full of Pokemon.
Really?
He's just shifted out, so he hasn't taken them with him yet.
How old is he?
27.
No,
And he's playing with
too
Pokemon.
old.
I got a mate of mine,
You got to
Sam.
retire.
No, Sam. So he's moved out and he's left
Yes.
his entire Pokemon collection at Mum's house. Can you just bin
Yes,
it?
for
No,
now.
don't bin it. Don't bin it.
Bin it.
No. Oh, they were. He's like spent thousands. I couldn't even tell you how many is in the back.
Did you tell him he's got to take them with him so you can get your rumpus room back?
Yes, he said he will. He has to build a shelf first, and then he'll take him.
He's going to build a shelf. What do
Yes.
you mean build a
Like
shelf?
displays.
Are they not in albums?
No, you put them in hard cases. Because if the minute there's
hard case
the
for
minute
a
there's a
Pokemon.
bend, price goes down.
Well, is he going to resell them though, Sam? Or are they just his?
Oh, no, I think he won't. He says, this is worth this. I said, yeah, but it's not if we don't sell it. He goes, no, Mum, you can't sell these.
Oh, that's a hobby.
Mm.
It's not a business idea.
Yeah, grown up
He's
dad.
27.
No,
He's moved
Clint-
when she said he'd moved out.
Clint, a father of two, good mate of mine, one of the school dads, Sam, will drive 2 hours to buy Pokemon cards that he finds
For his
online.
kids or as
no,
an
no,
adult?
for him.
Wow.
He was negotiating. Remember, I showed you the text. He started negotiating with someone on Facebook, trying to get him down in price. And then he realised he was chatting with Roberta Williams.
Oh, that's right. She's a Pokemoner too.
Yeah, and he was like, you know what? I'll pay the price.
Apparently, according to Jase's friend.
Mm.
All right.
Let's go.
Natalie in Berwick. Good morning. What are your kids obsessed with?
I got 15-year-old twin boys, and they're obsessed with colognes.
Oh, do they collect them?
I've heard about this.
Yeah, they're between the two of them, I think they've got well over $1,000 worth of colognes. They've got Jean Paul Gaultier, they got 1 million.
Oh, 1 million, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Was
like
one is 1 million the one in the gold?
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that at Chemist Warehouse, I
It's the
reckon.
new Lynx Africa.
And so, Natalie, do they keep them like in pristine condition in the boxes, or are they spritzing themselves with it?
So they're spritzing. I have to teach one of them to just spritz and not drown.
Yeah.
No
But-
overkill.
You know what? That's good, though.
Do they smell good though?
Good
or are they
hygiene.
like?
Yeah.
Are some of them no good?
No, they're all very good, but they buy them. They spend $200 each on these colognes, and they've actually never smelt them. They've just heard about them on TikTok.
Oh, that's the thing. Everyone's influenced by the talk now.
You know what Clint would have went through? The CK1 stage. Were you a CK1?
Oh, I think everyone had CK1,
Yeah,
didn't
CK1.
they? And then
Yeah, everyone had
CK Black.
CK1.
Yes.
I had this
Here we go.
it was Ralph Lauren, and it was like this light blue. I think it was called Ralph Lauren Pony or something. It was like light blue and a clear bottle with like a light blue lid, and every girl I knew had it.
Mm.
And it was
Did you go through the Spice Girls impulse stage?
yeah, but that's when you're young.
Diodes. I still have a CK in my glove box of my car. It's
For
a CK
emergencies?
eternity.
What about an Aqua di Gio? Did you ever go through the Aqua di Gio stain?
I still wear Giorgio Armani Aqua di Gio Black.
Do you? Oh, hey, bougie guy. None of the boys I dated wore the Aqua di Gio black. It was just the classic. Aqua
Renee,
di Gio.
what are your kids obsessed with, Dale?
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
We gotcha.
Oh, cool. So she's into Korean pop or K-pop.
Oh, I've got a friend like
yeah.
this.
Yeah, right.
So that's
Like,
Rosé.
yeah.
yeah, Rosé, Apata, but it's actually in Hypen. There's a band, and she talks about like being an engine and bias wreckers and all this stuff, and I'm just like, what?
There's also all this K-pop drama on now, TV shows, which are like K, and the kids are going mad
Well,
for
like
it.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
Yes, she loves that too. Like,
Where do you
it's
watch
just-
the K-pop drama?
I think it's Netflix. Is it Netflix, Addison? Yeah, Netflix.
Oh, Addison's there.
Oh, she's there.
Well,
Yeah,
if
mate.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
okay,
mate.
Addison, if I'm going to watch one K-pop drama, what's the one I should watch?
I would suggest True Beauty.
True Beauty. All right, I'm
Okay.
going to give it a whirl.
I think you're a bit old for it, aren't you?
No,
Okay. Whoa, okay.
There's
No.
Rosé in it.
no, everyone's watching it.
Could be.
Rosé, Blackpink. No,
Should be-
yeah,
should be
there's a
big
new
one, though.
Blackpink.
Yeah, she would be. Yeah. 13 24 10. We are talking kid obsessions this morning.
Angelina, you're only 11. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, what are you obsessed with, and do I need to be obsessed with it too?
They're like little sunny angel dolls, and they're like, they can like stick to your phone or stand up, and they like show their little butt. They're really cute.
They show their little butts.
Well, like
Yeah.
trolls.
Troll dolls.
Kinda.
What? Wait, what are
Kinda.
they called? Sunny angels.
Yeah.
And they stick to your phone.
Oh, just
Oh
looking
my
at it.
gosh.
They look creepy.
No. Okay, I've got a picture of them now. When I was little, we had similar things, but they weren't called Sunny Angels. They were called something else.
Haven't got any pants on.
Yeah, why are they're babies? They're naked, are they? And they stick to your phone. What else? I thought she said they fix your phone.
I
I
don't
was
know
like an
about that.
angel who
All right.
fixes your phone.
I don't know if I want that hanging off my phone.
Oh.
Troll doll, yes, they were great.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
great.
I
Are troll
loved-
dolls still around?
No.
Remember when everyone was obsessed with Tamagotchis?
Yes.
They came back momentarily.
Maybe should we get some Jase, Lauren and Clint troll doll?
I think so.
Be good to see me with hair.
Yes. Bearing your ass.
Yes. Off to Turkey.
Hey, Labubu's is the other one everyone's into.
The Labubu.
I've got a Labubu, but everyone's about to move on from Labubus, I think.
I think Sunny Angels are the new things.
Maybe.
What's the next one?
I don't know. The phones are going. Oh, okay. We've had about 10 people call in the last minute about Sunny Angels. Oh, look, the phones are going mad. Are these all people calling about Sunny Angels?
All the Sunny Angels.
All the Sunny Angel fans.
All right, it's just gone 19 to 9.
We must get Sunny Angels.
Going to check your underwork, latest in news, and then is it time? $250,000 on the line. It's Melbourne's biggest game of hide and seek. Are you ready?
I want to talk about IVF because it has been in the headlines recently for the wrong reasons. And IVF is an amazing technology. It is something that allows people to have families, often when they don't think that they were able to previously. But there's been some really shocking headlines. It was only about 2 months ago that we read that terrible story about a woman who had given birth to someone else's baby because she had the wrong embryo implanted. And there was another story that came out yesterday about a same-sex couple who had, they wanted to have the partner's embryo transferred and she had her own. So again, it's been the wrong embryo that they were after. And look, fertility is hard enough as it is. I can't imagine the stress that this is putting, not just obviously these families, but other families under as well, in what is already a stressful time.
Well, I hadn't told you guys this yet, but we actually had Archie through IVF through this particular company.
Through Monash.
Yep. So yesterday afternoon when Lou was reading the story, and like Archie's 3, and look, he's a dead set ringer for his brother Felix, and so we're pretty sure we're good there. But as someone who's gone through it, it was such a personal experience, and whatever company you go through for something like that, there's that trust that you have.
Yeah.
And just yesterday, it was just that weird, just that icky feeling in your guts going,
I mean, this stuff's just not good enough.
No, it isn't.
It's not good enough at all.
And you pay so much for it too. Like, it is not a cheap exercise.
Now, I don't understand enough about it. But someone who is a fertility specialist is Dr. Lynn Burmeister from Number One Fertility. She joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good. When
Thanks
you
for
see
having me on.
stories like this, it must just make your blood boil.
Yeah, so it's quite horrific seeing these stories come out. 2 months ago, where we saw the news about the wrong embryo being put back into someone who's now got a 17-month-old baby that's not genetically theirs, and we still don't know what's going to happen with that baby. It's just horrific to hear that this has happened when we have such futuristic technology available to us that something like this could actually happen in a big IVF company like Monash.
Lynn, do you think that, look, there's 2 stories that have come out, and they've come out very publicly through the Herald Sun.
Yes.
Do you think if these media investigations weren't happening, there would be other things we don't know about?
Yeah, is it pretty common?
Because it's frightening.
No, these things aren't common. So we have to report to our regulators. So if something does happen and a mishap happens in the lab, then they have to be reported to ARTAC. So they will become public knowledge. So this is the only incident that I've heard of or read about where the wrong embryos have been put in, and it's all by the same company. And I would say the processes must have broken down in that company for that to happen. So when we collect eggs and sperm and embryos in our clinic, they're all monitored by 2 witnesses, so 2 scientists.
Yep.
And also we have our eyewitness system, which is an electronic witness system that costs us more money to install, but it gives us the benefit of tracking those embryos and those eggs and sperm right through their entry into the lab. So they're sort of barcoded right through. So if a scientist accidentally gets the wrong sperm and tries to put it with a different egg, the alarm bells will ring and the scientist won't be able to.
So should alarm bells be ringing right now? Should the regulator be stepping in?
I think so.
Yeah.
Someone should be stepping in and seeing what their process is to allow these 2 incidences that have happened and why they have happened, and if there's any more there that might have happened that we don't know about
and
yet.
as Lauren just said, this process, Lynn, can be just so anxiety inducing anyway for families. What would you say to people out there in Melbourne who may be doing some really deep thinking right now on the back of these 2 horrendous situations?
Yeah, I think it's mindful to note that these incidences are hopefully very rare. Hopefully we won't see them again. I think that the regulators need to step in and see what's happening at Monash right now and see why these errors are being made. They are a publicly listed company, and then you've also got to think about profits over patients. So are they coming in to try and save money to make profits? I'm a doctor-owned clinic, so everything I've invested in is to make my company top standard, top science. I've invested in all the latest and greatest equipment, and I've got backup systems to ensure that these things don't happen in my clinic.
Well, Lynn, it can be overwhelming when families or people are looking to do IVF. How do you choose what's right for you? Because there seems to be so many places that offer IVF treatments, and it's overwhelming to know who's good, who's safe, who's not.
I know
it seems like there's a lot out there.
Sometimes price would come down to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, price, and a lot of the companies, the bigger companies, spend a lot on advertising. So most of my patients come from second opinions, like, I went to Dr. Lynn, or I went to Number One Fertility, I got my baby there. And so it's patients' trust. So they've had good experience with our company, so they'll recommend their friends. So I don't do a lot of advertising. I don't need to. It's word of mouth for my company, whereas a lot of the bigger corporate companies do a lot of advertising to attract their patients.
Well, you've helped many of my friends have babies, Dr. Lynn, so thank you for that. You do an amazing job, and your team there are awesome.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me.
No worries. We appreciate you jumping on this morning.
It's overwhelming enough, right? And there would be a lot of people who have dealt with Monash IVF that would be feeling very
We've still got embryos in the freezer there. And, because we just... not that we were planning to have other kids, but when we're going through it with Archie, just out of habit,
but also I've got lots of friends who have frozen embryos that aren't sure if they'll use them, but they're just not willing to take them off ice.
Yeah, but then part of me last night was like, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I'm like, I don't trust them sitting in that freezer at the moment. Like,
can you transfer them to another fertility clinic?
I believe you can.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just made me think last night, I think we need to speed up that conversation about what we want to do with them. Because at the moment, I don't trust the current situation.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there would be a lot of people possibly feeling the same, but hopefully this is investigated properly and dealt with accordingly, because it's just not. It's just not good
The
enough.
regulator has some work to do because
Absolutely.
This is a privately owned company. They need to be answerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, it's just gone 9 o'clock. Let's check your run to work and see if the Princess Highway is looking any better. Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. We're just talking about another mix-up.
The harrowing mix-up.
IVF.
Unacceptable mix-up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's totally unacceptable, and it's frightening, and it's causing a lot of stress to a lot of people out there who have used the service of Monash IVF.
If you want to...
there's actually no words to explain what's happened to these families. It's horrendous.
If you want to weigh in, 13 24 10 is our number. Anytime you want to join the show. Morning, Natalie and Clyde.
How are you, Jason, Lauren? How are you, and Clint?
We're good. How are you?
Oh, yeah, my brain is doing rattles, like Jay said. My stomach is turning.
What's your situation, Nat?
So my daughter and her beautiful wife have just gone through it, and my granddaughter is 9 weeks old. My stomach is just turning thinking about it. I know she's my granddaughter, and I'd love her regardless.
But you can empathise with.
Oh, of course I can. Yeah, like I know the struggle they went to do this, and they've got a beautiful little girl. But to think this can happen this day and age, I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just that doubt.
Well, it's just an extra bit of stress
puts in
and
people's
pressure.
mind after just going through something that's so emotional in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And Jace, you went through it, like everything you have to go through to do this. It's a long, hard process. And, you're rewarded at the end of it.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed you're rewarded at the end of it. But the people to go through this and then realise it's not their embryos, like it's not the child's fault who comes into the world.
No. Now, the government said the Health Minister said they're launching an investigation into it.
Yeah, well, that's right, yeah. And as Dr. Lynn told us just before, there is a regulator involved, and hopefully that regulator will be asking all the right questions.
Absolutely. But something like this, you know, that's not a slap on the wrist situation. You know,
Oh, no.
like that's got to be
It's-
massive consequences.
They haven't got the full report done on what happened when in Brisbane with that family either. So it's just there's a lot of work to be done here.
Yeah. But look, thanks for your calls. We've got to get out of here for the day. Oh, guys, the lovely Meltricina is in next. Hopefully doing requests for everyone on the Princess
Stuck on
Freeway.
the Princess Freeway. It looks lovely out there. Cold, but a beautiful blue sky day, Melbourne. Get out and enjoy this beautiful winter sun while you can, because I think it's going to be pretty average.
So they actually can't open that stretch of freeway just yet because of the condition of the road. So the actual truck and the cars involved have been towed.
Yeah.
But the road's just not up to scratch.
So outbound we're okay.
Yeah.
It's inbound.
It's inbound.
Oh, well, they got 24 hours to get onto that, mate, because otherwise we're going to be in exactly the same situation peak hour tomorrow. That is crazy. But yeah, there would have been...
In happier news, congratulations to our Socceroos as well.
Yeah,
We're off
yeah.
to the World Cup. That's something for us all to look forward to
How
next
good.
year. I think we should go.
Where is it? Canada?
US and Mexico.
Mexico. I love Mexico. Yeah, let's go. What time of year is it?
June.
Oh, we must go.
I think we should go.
Yeah.
I think we should fly the flag.
Yeah, let's go.
Should we just celebrate the Socceroos?
End the show with it.
I just think if you're stuck on the freeway, like, you know, get you
Yes.
singing.
Also, he's coming to Melbourne soon.
Cup of life.
One of my faves. It's Ricky
Let's
Martin.
go!
Let's go, Socceroos!
Celebrate getting into the World
It's a
Cup.
mood shifter.
Isn't it? This will get you up and about.
Sorry, Mel. We're a bit
Yeah,
late.
sorry, Mel. Ricky Martin. Cup of life. Have a great day, everyone. Congrats to the Socceroos.
Bye.
We will see you tomorrow.
Jase and Lauren.
Jase and Lauren. Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.